Observant, intuitive, and possessing of a strong streak of self-reliance, the Xin Chou Day Master, or the Metal Ox, also comes blessed with a charming personality that gives you the competitive edge. And more, the Xin Chou Day Master has the potential to be unique, one of a kind, and stand out in a crowd. In other words, you dare to be different. And who better to personify the uniqueness of the Xin Chou, if not for, I think, arguably Malaysia's favorite funny man, Douglas Lim. Well, certainly my favorite. But before we get into all that, welcome back as we continue our series exploring the 60 pillars. Thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng, and I am a life, business, and career coach who uses Chinese metaphysics to empower, not to disempower. Okay, so we all know what gold looks like, right? But how many of us have seen gold in its raw form? This unpolished raw metal, in its original form, newly excavated from the ground, unpolished, solid, and pure, represents your personality, a diamond in the rough. This is the Xin Chou, which brings the gift of uniqueness. But wouldn't you agree that, to the untrained eye, gold in its original form will seem no different from many other pieces of rock? So grab a loupe. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay, so first, parked under your Xin Metal Day Master is a resourceful G-Earth resource star. Okay, this star brings the gift of astute perception, sharp observation, swift thinking, and the ability to be a great life learner. Seated on your resource star also signifies that resource is abundant in your life. This is where the Xin Chou can be very self-reliant. However, please understand that self-reliance is not about shouldering every hardship that comes your way. Instead, okay, when your G-Earth resource star produces your Xin Metal companion star, and of course your Day Master, this brings about an inherent appreciation for your own self-worth, self-expression, and self-acceptance. In other words, this represents your high level of self-confidence. You dare to be different. Raw gold knows its own worth. Doesn't care if the untrained eye recognizes it or not. This sense of self-acceptance is the one thing that differentiates the Xin Chou from all the other Xin variants. Okay? With your self-confidence bolstered by this rooted friend star, the Xin Chou has the potential or the ability to create a unique identity for yourself, which helps you stand out in the crowd. And as it turns out, all that glitters really is gold. Okay? Your Clearwater output star gives you the capacity for fluid imagination, creativity, innovation, and inventiveness. So given this level of self-confidence, the Xin Chou Day Master will typically present with a friendly and magnetic personality. You love meeting new people, and you enjoy magnetizing new friends into your life. After all, Xin Metal is also the star of networking. All your relationships are meaningful to you, but for those lucky enough to get into your inner circle, they will find in you a true and loyal friend who is genuinely protective and supportive. Now, side note, yeah, from a physical point of view, Xin Chou ladies are usually graceful, slender, and, well, you could say drop-dead gorgeous. Okay, so now, let's talk about your vulnerabilities. Be careful that strong sense of loyalty. It can be both an asset and a liability. Be careful to what or to whom you gift this loyalty to. Staying loyal in a situation that is emotionally or mentally damaging will erode anyone's self-confidence. But the Xin Chou is particularly vulnerable to this because when the negative thinking turns inwards, you literally end up attacking yourself. And where would all that self-criticism get you? Absolutely nowhere. Okay, so how can we maximize the uniqueness of the Xin Chou? I have a few suggestions centering around, well, learning to be observant. Crafting and carving raw gold into a thing of beauty requires time, effort, precision, and yes, discipline. One wrong move could shatter the ore and ruin the value of the precious metal. But in the hands of an expert craftsman, the sin metal's inner glow becomes apparent for all to see. But before the craftsman begins to wield his tools, the first thing he does is observe. He looks at the natural contours of the metal, its inherent shape, and feels its potential. Right? So this level of observation can be learned, especially if you are a Xin Chou Day Master. It's about learning to trust your intuition with regards to the people that come your way, learning to pick up non-verbal cues to discern who will have a positive impact in your life and vice versa. This skill is particularly important for the Xin Chou, and here I want to digress a little bit. All right, remember my first example of Douglas Lim? If he wasn't observant, he wouldn't be funny. Okay, so which leads us to the second suggestion. Okay, number 2 is surround yourself with the right friends. Okay, these are people who should contribute positively to your self-esteem. This will greatly enhance your ability to be self-reliant. And finally, of course, learn the rewards of mental discipline. Into each life, a little rain must fall. For each Metal Day Master, a little fire is needed to mold and shape. With resource so easily available to the Xin Chou Day Master, learning the rewards of mental discipline will help maximize the use of the resources at hand. Okay, so discipline is like a muscle, it can be trained, but again, don't get me wrong, this is not about being hard on yourself. It's not about forcing yourself to work crazy hours. In this case, it is about learning to see the big picture and exercising restraint in adversity. In other words, it's about tempering that overcritical and impatient side of the sin metal. This raw metal in your hands, how are you going to craft it? Okay, so, and with that thought, okay, thanks for watching, but before you go, one final caveat. Without the ability to see the full chart, I must stress, suggestions in this video are broad recommendations based on a single pillar only, the day pillar. Okay, so are you a Xin Chou Day Master? You can plot your Bazi chart from the free plotter link in the description. Got a question? Drop it in the comments. Otherwise, until I see you in my next video, be my KOL. Please help me share this video, or at least just like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.